Maven. Every single time it comes to the end of the year, Clayster puts together a powerhouse squad, and you are always a threat going into champs. You just 3-0'd Optic Gaming, and we heard at the end of the listen in there, you were coordinating the celebration. What did you throw up at the end of the game?
You know, 3-0 and somebody like Optic Gaming, these guys, they haven't had the opportunity to throw up the sign yet, so, you know, I was like, hey, guys, throw it all up after this one.
So tell me about this squad. Tell me about the team. You take the first hard point. What is being said amongst the crew?
We were up by a lot and got really frantic there. It wasn't that we were playing too fast or anything, but we honestly were just losing a lot of gunfights. They really teed up, and I think they had a team kill at the very end that allowed us to get control and win. You know, honestly, the first two maps were really close. Even that last map was really close, but the tenacity on this team, the composure on this team, as shown by in that hardpoint we came back and won that 6-5 after that kinetic and camo. Just a lot of mistakes on Optic's part and a lot of clutching up on our part.
Did you have a best player from the squad in this series? Who was it?
RCD is 100%. The dude's a beast.
And tell me about the next step. Looking forward, you're going to be playing the winner of Luminosity versus Envy. You get a chance to sit here, relax in the crowd. You are done for the day. What are you looking forward to about this next matchup?
To be honest, we're just looking forward to winning this tournament. We have 6 more maps, and then we got a dub with 50K in each of our pockets. Get some good momentum going into champs.
6 more maps. That's all they need. Let's send it back to the desk with Benson.
What a series we just saw for a lot of the Green Wall fans out there. I think they wanted the 3-0, but the dramatic moments is what we all live for here in Call of Duty Esports. I'm on the stage with Crimsix from Optic Gaming. Well, the winningest player in Call of Duty history. Crim, the first thing you said to me was I was playing like trash that series. What just wasn't working for you?
You know, FaZe, they just play slower than everyone else. They always just hold, they just wait for you to challenge. And, you know, I could literally, like on the retail, man, like I should have just sat in a corner and stood still, and literally would have been better than, you know, challenging or getting in a gunfight. So, you know, FaZe, they just play different from everyone else.
Well, you guys were able to combat that. It did go all the way to the game 5, but some incredible clutch heroics. Walk me through that 1 versus 2 that you had that really swung the game in your favor.
You know, I was top green. I knew both were front red, and then I did the top green wall run, and I saw Zuma go underpass, and then I didn't really see which side he went, so they could have went B, they could have went A. You know, I took a 50-50 guess, and then I was right behind him, so.
Well, it wound up working out for you there. Now, Crim, your hard point's still looking a little bit shaky. What's the team got to go and work on before you get into your matches tomorrow?
You know, we felt like we were in control in the breakout, but then they just started like inching back. Like I think Gunless got a 3-piece at the 4th hill, you know, and it was just little things like that. But thankfully Seth got that kill at the very end of the game because we were pretty much screwed if he didn't do that.
Well, one final question for you. We still have 1 series tonight. It'll actually be to see who you face tomorrow between Fnatic and LG. Any predictions for anybody at home watching that one?
I got, you know, probably LG, but Fnatic's, you know, they just beat E6. When we played them, it wasn't really close, but, you know, if they play every single map like they started off playing every single map versus us, I think they got a good shot.
All right, well, that's Crimsix from Optic Gaming. They just knocked out FaZe Clan in a game 5. Benson, take it away. The top, 24 placing back at Anaheim. You guys then look abysmal at Search and Destroy in your regular stage matches in stage 2. Now you're lights out in the game mode. Slasher, what the hell is going on?
To be honest, I don't even know myself. We showed up and we were really good at respawns in our week, and then now we can't even shoot our guns straight apparently, but we're playing well in S&D, and that's the most important game mode throughout COD, so I'm glad we're playing well in that.
Well, everyone talked about in that series, great, the Search and Destroy clutches, but that map 1 was kind of an anomaly from what we've seen in Infinite Warfare. You guys get outslayed by 16 kills, but still win by 4 seconds. How is that possible on a game mode like Throwback Hardpoint?
I mean, we're just playing together and making sure every kill matters. Like, we're getting seconds with our kills, and they're just getting a lot of kills without getting points. Yeah. And going into it, I knew on the Bridge Hill when they needed like 6 points to win, I knew we could full hold bowling, so I was just like, guys, just come on, we can do this, and we held a perfect hill.
Well, all of you guys seem to have improved in Search and Destroy, but you've been going absolutely off in that series. What's working right now for you in the game mode?
I kind of just more worried about myself before I was trying to tell work on our team play more, and then I've always been kind of a lone person in S&D making plays on my own, and I kind of just trusted myself to go out there and make plays and let them do whatever they do by themselves.
Well, Slasher, you now guaranteed yourself a top 3. You've got to go up against E United in our winners bracket final tomorrow. What does Envy need to do to take down Clayster and crew?
Get some kills and a respawn. That's what we need to do.
Well, it's as simple as that. Envy need to get more kills, but for now, they get a huge series victory in Game 5. Benson and the boys, take it away.
Made some big changes before Stage 2. You bring in Gunless, and on day 1, we had one of the most exciting matches we've seen all year long. It goes to Envy, though, at the very end, and I want to talk to you guys first about the Search and Destroys. Why has that been a rough game mode for you guys so far?
Well, you know, at group stages, it was actually our best game mode. So I was really confident going into this weekend in SND. It was our hard point that I was a little worried about, to be honest. But it seems like this weekend it's the complete opposite. We're just not on the same page at the moment in SND, and we're going to go in the back, talk a few things over, and try to fix that. But our respawns looked really good, so I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah, Uplink looks spectacular for you guys right now. You opened up the first minute, 6 points. Tell me a little bit about why this is a game mode that's really playing to your strengths.
Well, for us, I think it just has to do with the pickup of Gunless. You know, Tommy and Attach are super fast players, and when me and Clay were on the team, we kind of slowed them down. It kind of we had pacing issues. Now with Gunless, he's right there with them, so it's kind of them three going in a pack, and I'm just kind of behind them, putting shots over them. So we have a lot more pressure, and I feel like that's helping us out a lot.
Well, you've dispatched the Stage 1 champion. Splice is now gone. You guys will be moving forward. You sat here on the main stage while we were doing the whole breakdown last night. Your team was still talking. What did you address last night, and what are you looking to fix as this tournament goes on?
We kind of were just talking about how we felt like we let that series get away. We felt like we played better than them, but they were just able to clutch up in those SNDs. So I kind of wanted to be positive about it. You know, we did play well besides the search and destroys. So we just want to keep a positive morale and keep our heads in the game, because even though we lost, we knew we weren't out of it yet. There's a long tournament ahead.
Last question for you. You are going to be playing for top 4 in your next match. Your contender, it's either going to be Optic Gaming or E United. Do you want to match up against Clay, or do you want to take on the Green Wall again like you did in Stage 1?
I mean, both those teams are amazing, so it's going to be great competition no matter who it is. I don't really care who we play against. I'm just hoping, you know, we come out with a win.
All right, well, best of luck in that match. Congratulations on a big win here. Let's send it
Karma,
back.
after that 3-0 over Fnatic. Karma, you guys look good. You did what you had to do, the 3-0 sweep there. How you feeling after the first matchup? How's the team looking in your opinion?
We're feeling pretty good. You know, we knew they weren't going to be easy. You know, I mean, everybody in Stage 2 playoffs is good. So we went in, we just wanted to stay calm and play our game, and that's what we did.
Well, you even mentioned, as we just started talking up here, you had a rough map 1. For anybody out there who wants to be an aspiring pro player, what do you have to tell yourself in-game when maybe things aren't going your way as this series goes on?
I mean, I just needed to warm up and get some kills. I think I wasn't really predicting people too well, but the game was kind of close, and we all just mentioned before the game, if it ever gets too chaotic, everyone just needs to call it. We need to relax and go together, and really that's the reason we won. And then we had S&D next, and I've been doing pretty well in that lately, so my confidence was still there.
Yeah, your S&D on point right now. You've had an illustrious career. In your opinion, is this the best your S&D has ever looked for you on a team, and if so, why?
Right now, yeah, it's been up there as, I guess, some of my best performances, and just our team in general in Search and Destroy. And it just comes to us reacting, you know. We're not really doing the same things, but we're just reacting to the teams that we're playing. You know, we don't have any set strategies that we're using every time, but we're just going in and basing everything off what they're doing. It seems to be working.
Well, one final question for you, Karma. You know your opponent. It's going to be E United. They have the fire lit under them as well. What does Optic Gaming need to do to take down Clay and the 3 young guns on that squad?
Honestly, just come in and play our game. You know, we scrimmed them one time, and it kind of went in their favor. I don't know. We just got to come in and play our game, and I think we're easily capable of beating them.
No matter what, it's going to be a great matchup. That's to come tomorrow. For now, though, we've got to break down this 3-0 series of Optic Gaming over Fnatic on the analyst.
Big W, crazy series. You come from behind in the game 5. First things first, how you feeling after the victory?
Feeling great, you know. That first night we kind of got destroyed. I think our morale was top, but luckily we came back in Search, which was our worst game mode at our week, but just won 2 in that series, so it's feeling good right now.
Well, I want to hear about that game 1, because you have some players on your team that can tilt sometimes, and when I think you were outscored 140-4 or something through the second side of rotations. What was the conversation like, the team chat after that loss?
I mean, we just said like the normal stuff after a map loss, like, hey, let's bounce back next map, but there was a lot of small mistakes that we even mentioned after the map, like, hey, we cannot be doing this. Like, we practice all the time. These are the little mistakes we always talk about you can't make in matches. Luckily, it didn't hurt us in the big picture in the series, but it was brutal first map.
And then games 3 and 4, a series of someone being shut down. You start real slow in the game 3. Enable gets shut out in the game 4. What was going wrong for you early, though, in that uplink? I think 1 in 12 at one point there, buddy?
I think real slow is a little understatement. I was just, I don't know, I felt like I was in some bad situations, you know, not winning my ones, and just didn't go my way at all. And then we got spawn shot, they had streaks, everything was going wrong for us. Well, me especially, my teammates weren't even that bad, but Luckily, map 4, Slasher bounced back and absolutely destroyed. We all played well, but Slasher absolutely destroyed, took over map 4, and then just clutched up game 5.
Let's talk game 5. You know, you won a ring with Attach. You survive a 16 bomb from him where he completely takes over. How did you manage to survive that and come back?
We just stayed composed. Probably the opposite of what happened in game 1 and game 3. But, you know, we were just like, hey, we win this round, we can still bring this back. We threw away a few rounds kind of early. I lost a 1v1 to Gunless where as soon as I lost, I was like, I played that like an idiot. But, you know, like I said, just stay composed, did our thing every round, and pulled it out.